some people when they're showering with money,
Big
gifts,
gifts.
things you know that okay, fine, this person I am dating cannot even
Cannot afford
provide
it.
for me, and this person is not even new money.
Yeah, this old money.
So you can't even compare. If you want to compare the two together, it's not even merging, it's not even bamming. You're like, okay, let me just go for this person. Which you want to go for? Some people will be like, okay, let me just. But this thing in existence. Then people will go for
Love. When a 19-year-old actress decides to marry a billionaire senator who is obviously politically inclined, who has the connection, who has the money and, plenty wives, and also old enough to be a father, everybody wants to have a say in it. Everybody is talking. The whole country has one thing or the other to say about it. But beyond the gossip, what if Regina Daniels' story is a reflection of how our society sees gender, love, and marriage? But today, we're not here to drag anyone or to judge anyone. We're here to talk about something that is actually truthful. We're here to ask a question that is hurtful, but then it would actually heal. And we're here to ask this question. And the question is marriage in Nigeria about love, or it's a business venture where everybody wants to be with someone who can, elevate them and make them be in a better place? My name is Olaito Baba today, and I'm your host for Veegilant Podcast. And you know what we do on Veegilant Podcast? We talk civic matters and we talk from all the people's perspective. And when I mean all the people's perspective, I mean you that you're watching me right now, which is why I'm saying a big thank you to everyone who takes our time to watch our videos, because we're here always, because we know you're out there listening to us. And I don't do this alone. Why would I want to do this alone? Like, it would be boring, and we're not here to bore you. So I have my partner, my person, my baby girl, that beautiful lady all the way from Ibadan, that Melanie Poppy, Melanie Popopo, the goddess herself, no one other than Olaito Adebayo. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm
fine.
okay. Yeah, I'm good.
It's so nice to be here.
Yeah, I know it's not easy to be on the same show with me. I don't want to be, prideful and all that, but then it's okay to have you. I'm so glad to have you here today. So, let's just dive into what we're here to talk about. We know Regina Daniels. I think about 7 years ago when Regina Daniels said, I want to get married, everybody was like, okay, you have a boyfriend. Everybody knows a boyfriend and all that. And suddenly we saw Ned Nwoko. Everybody was like, okay, but is this really making sense? People were out to judge her. Ladies were like that. Why would you leave a very fine young guy that you guys are, growing up together to be with someone who is obviously old enough to be your father? Some people even call him grandfather. And then whenever they go for vacation, there's always these funny pictures. People are always out to just make fun of her. But it got to a point where we all got used to it. Oh, she's married to him.
Okay,
they are happily married. And it's okay. And then, people it just got to a point where people like, even if me say, see man, they okay and is older than me.
It's I think the money.
And then she became a role model for some people. Anyways.
That me. Why would it be?
And then, for 7 years, we've watched that and how much, they show love to each other, how they go to events together. Like this man legit takes her to big events. I'm sure in this past 7 years, she had met people she would never think she would meet in her life. Well, she has a career that is blossoming. Of course, this career can actually take her to meet these people. But with this man, we can't really say her career can help her meet people like Tinubu or senators. Yeah, but then
never can tell.
But yeah, she was able to meet all those people. And recently, there was a video that went viral where she said she's been going through domestic violence. But what we've been seeing online so far is, their love, how much. I think there was a time they had issue and people were like that, oh, she's no longer with him and all that. And then the man wrote a poet. Such a nice a poetry, such a nice thing. It just wrote it of how much people feel like they're not together, but their love will keep waxing strong and strong. Funny how that happened this year. And in October, yeah. And we've started seeing something about domestic violence, the fact that the man was eating her, the fact that, she was saying that okay, she can't take it anymore, that in her parents' house, she's been treated like a queen.
Yeah, the sustainer of the family.
Exactly.
The family.
Yeah. And now she's with someone that's been hitting her. And then the man came up to say that she's been on drugs and all. But we're not talking about the domestic violence as much as that's a very bad thing. No woman deserves to go through that. We're trying to look at another perspective, which is the perspective of love and power, where people feel, she's been with this person. And even though we can say she already has a platform, but the power she's been able to harness, I don't think is something she would think that at the age of 25, she would have been able to get to that point. We see people like Funke Akindele, it took them years, although they might be like, okay, I want to go into politics now, but it took them years together. And well, looking at it, only took her 7 years to get to that point, to meet, sit on the same table with wives of governors, wife of senators and all that. But yeah, as much as that's, that's a big thing. And like, I'm happy for her, at least on one side. But one thing is, we are sad, at least, that she's going through domestic violence because, like I said, nobody really deserves that. So I would like to ask, do you think marriage now is more about brand collaboration?
And for me, I would say, okay, like two people coming together, like for a particular benefit. We've seen people like they're both from a wealthy home. And then they would just like, let's merge our wealth together to achieve a better thing. So I won't say for some people, it's more or less like a brand collaboration. For some people, it's just pure love. But in this like
the state of economy.
It's not about state of economy. I would say in this our world now, I guess the social media age, we just want to do everything for the glam. We just want to do everything for the for the money. So it's more or less like, fine, let me get married to this person. Maybe this person will elevate me. Maybe this person will like bring me to that level which I want to get. So it's more like we don't want to wait. In this way, okay, fine. The time, okay, I want to get to this particular place, but if I don't like, hasten it up, if I don't collaborate with this person, but it might not just be like, oh, we are collaborating. Like, okay, it's not going to be in words.
Yeah,
it's not
we
going
won't
to be
say
like,
that.
Okay, but looking at it, like, looking at the situation now, you look at it, and for she'll tell people that, okay, she loves this guy.
Yeah,
and
she actually said it.
Hard for me to believe. I can say she might grow to love that kind of person, but some people argue me that love, like, money can't make you love some, but money can make you love some people when you're showering with money, gifts, things that, okay, fine, this person I am dating cannot even provide for me, and this person is not even new money.
Yeah, it is old money.
So you can't even compare. If you want to compare the two together, it's not even merging, it's not even bamming. You're like, okay, let me just go for this person. Which you want to go for? Some people will be like, okay, let me just. But this still in existence. Some people will go for
love over money. You
I
know,
guess it's more or less like a collaboration now. Let's even bring it down to like the mid-level.
Yeah.
The guy might not be rich, but it's more or less like, fine, if I get married to this person, at least my status will change a little bit. Not that I want to get married with my status. I still want to marry someone of my status or someone below my status. Some people do it.
Yeah.
But it's some people do it and then later regret it in marriage and then want to like leave. Or some people will not even enter that marriage at all. So it's more like, even at different levels, mid-level, lower level, high level, everybody's marrying for maybe collaboration in one way or the other. We might not put a tag to it, we might not label it, but it's something that we are doing. It's not like, okay, fine, I don't want to get married to somebody that is below my status or somebody that is not up to par like that. You understand? So everybody wants to marry, okay, somebody that's going to elevate. And funny how the same thing with guys too. Guys only want to marry somebody that, oh, I have to baby you, I have to do everything. Gone are those days. Everybody's okay. Put your own on the table, me, I put my own on the table. It's more or less like, let's do the thing.
If you're talking about the guys, at this point, with the things I've been open to on the internet, it's divided. There are some men that will tell you like, oh, let the man take the lead. Let the man take charge. like, don't just always put yourself at the forefront. Like, okay, I want to do this. You're settling it yourself. It means that you're not giving the guy to be in the position where he should be.
Yeah, okay.
And then I saw something today where the man was saying that, oh, his wife was like very okay before they got married. His wife paid for his first trip outside the country. And like, then he does not even have caught up what his wife had. And like, he said it that I don't want to be with someone who, you know, does not have money that can support me and all that. That is what. So I feel like that thing is divided now, where some men are saying that I want to be in a position where I take care of you, where I take responsibility over you. Why some men are saying, I don't want to take no responsibility on you. I want you to be able to probably take responsibility on me, or we both come together and take responsibility for ourselves. This guy is saying that I don't buy things for my wife's family. And he once told his mom that, you see, the reason why I'm able to pay all your bills 100% is because of my wife. Because my wife does not ask me for something to give to her parent. My wife does not say, oh, I need to send something to my parent now and all that. She settles her family members.
So it's more or less like that's his own part. So it might not work for. Okay, that's their own collaboration.
But, yeah.
To bring it out to another person, like it might not work. The girl will be like, okay, why did you
why did you marry me? They are now your parents. Now we take care of them together.
So okay, like moving on. So do you think Nigerians will still respect Regina Daniels' marriage to Ned if let's just imagine Ned is not wealthy or influential?
Okay, see, one thing that I've seen about Nigerians is the fact that no matter what you do, they will still talk.
Yeah. But
regardless.
But you know that, let's say she didn't get married to Ned. We will not have anything to talk about her.
Okay, so
other than the fact that maybe she's an actress.
Let's look at Mercy Aigbe and her husband. Her husband is a movie producer, you know. He's the kind of person that gives him money for you to act movie and all that. He was once married. He's like, okay, they had to divorce when he got in with Mercy Aigbe. People had something to say. Mercy Aigbe, looking at her, she had been working for years. She has the money. So even at that, people still said she married the man because of money.
Yeah, that's
so like, there's nothing that would happen because you are in the public space. People will have something to say about you. So I feel that's why most of them just tried their possible best to just live their life in a way
but this thing is more or less, okay, fine. The question I asked was that, okay, fine, let's imagine.
I'm saying that people will still talk.
Okay, but they'll still talk the fact that, oh, she got married
to another person.
So people will still talk. Man is not even well. They don't even want to. The angle they might just even take. You even want to marry an old man. You did not marry one that is
well. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at it now. Some people will say that, oh, she got married to a rich man. Let's even say someone like RMD or someone like Wale Ojo. Now the funny thing is you're criticizing her for getting married to an old person, but the reason why you're criticizing her now is because she's married to someone that is not, you know, when it comes to our own standard of beauty, he didn't meet up to it. Yeah. But then you would excuse someone that marries RMD. Like but now, if there's someone that now marries RMD, there will still be something to talk about. Why would you go and destroy another person's home?
It's not as like we all have a standard. So the moment, okay, fine, she got married to Ned. Like, let's say the man is like, you know, like you said, the standard of beauty, like, okay. That's so, because let's say it happens to them or one person, they like their own, like, probably what's it called, narration of it will quite different to this one.
Yeah.
But I feel that I don't
people
know.
Are just, there's something about this thing. People would get jealous of the things they cannot get.
That's true.
The funny thing is, majority of the people criticizing her, if they had the opportunity she had, they would take it.
Definitely, they will go for it.
So, like, it's just so easy to say that this person is doing something wrong. We in Nigeria, or probably let's say the word generally, we criticize people for sinning differently. So this is something that the person you're dating, okay, you're dating someone now, you expect the person to like at least pay a little bit of your bills, right? Regina Daniels also got married to this man because he can pay her bills.
Is in different scenario.
It's the same thing. It's just like the standard is different.
Your own is quite different, but you don't want people
because you feel like the person is on the same level as you. So when you see someone that now takes it up a little bit, it becomes a problem because you feel like, why is she doing that? She's overdoing it, but you're doing it too. So because I'm now overdoing it, it's not the problem.
If you're presented with the same opportunity,
you would take it. So that's it. Those that are dating married men that has wives, they are still part of the people that will actually criticize her, like, why would she go with that
everything is
ugly
behind
man?
keyboard, and I think that we'll all have this effrontery to just on our ring light and just put our phone and just like say stuff
whatever that comes
we
to
wanna
mind.
say.
So, do you think there's anything wrong in marrying for social advancement? Like, okay, you can help my career, I can help your career. Let's get married together. Do you think there is anything wrong with that?
Okay, for me personally, I really didn't think anything is bad. So it's more or less like an agreement. We both
Okay.
agreed that okay, fine, this particular thing, this is what I want to marry. But in the process, we can tend to like each other in the process. But let's say it's like the likeness, but there will still be respect.
Okay.
Because it's more or less like, okay, it's like a contract now. Both and like two companies are coming together to do something. And they will definitely be okay, if you breach this contract, this and this will happen. So that breach of contract, that thing will keep us sustaining us for as long as we want to. So if I want to get married to somebody, okay, fine, because of this, it's not me. I don't see it as a big deal. Some people will be like, "Oh, you're married." People that marry for love, uncle. Oh yeah.
So I feel everybody has a reason for wanting to get married.
Yeah.
That's one major thing that we should all know. So if someone is saying that I want to get married to this person because of social advancement, that is their own reason. If you're saying I want to get married to this person because I love this person, I can't do without this person, that is your reason. If you feel like I want to get married to this person because our purposes align, it is still a reason.
Yeah, whatever works for you.
Is whatever works
that,
for
okay,
you.
Fine. Is that love that will sustain you without money?
Please.
So be it. Just do it as you want to do it. But you coming
You're
to
free.
judge other people because of, okay, they chose love and they chose money. Some people be like, I can never marry somebody that is not like rich. That is their own reason. That's their own whatever that's their own reason. I can't judge that person because I'm not walking in her shoes. I don't know what she likes. What our own life might be, okay, fine, this is what I want. So everybody should just like,
one reason why I said I can't judge people that are doing some things, because if I tell you to stop, do I have something to sustain you? If I don't have, let me just hold my peace. So now if you people are saying that, oh, she should not marry the man, can you sustain her lifestyle? She was talking about the fact that she didn't just, it's not her mom. We've always had this narrative, and the mother did not say anything for 7 good years. And, we've all had this narrative that it was the mother that forced her and all that. And she said it wasn't her mom.
No, the first thing that comes to probably a girl child or maybe anything is that, okay, fine. What's your mother doing? Is your mother aware of this thing? Okay, I'm very sure her mother lured her into this thing. And if with the fact that she was actually young, I think she wasn't up to 18.
When they met, they said she was around 16 years or something like that.
So it's more or less like her mother still had control over her. So allowing her to marry somebody like that, definitely everybody will be like, okay, your mother actually like made you do this thing. It's not like you have so much power on your own. You're not 25, you're not 26, you're not, let's say, you're not even 20.
But I feel like we're forgetting that we have rebellious kids too. And according to her, she said there was a point where she took herself to the police station and said they should arrest her because her family members does not want her to marry the love of her life.
Okay, so the love of her life.
Yeah, the man.
But that's beautiful. So can love truly exist when there is like obvious power imbalance financially, socially, and politically?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
Love can exist anywhere. Like you can meet love. You can get love at any point. It does not, I feel love does not have a barrier like, okay.
But the love that we have.
No. Okay, I feel there are times that you see someone and you feel like, oh, I think I feel like I like this guy. It looks like my kind of person. And then you get to know this person and is off the record.
Okay, no, this one.
But then when it comes to you like falling in love with someone, sometimes it just takes you by surprise. Yeah, it's not something that you plan for. Like you might have even had this thought like, I can never be with this person. I look at that guy. It's not even my spec. It's not even my this. It's not even my that. And then you just find yourself falling in love with the person.
Yeah.
Now, it's easy for you to say that, oh, maybe she fell in love with him because of, but then now imagine that this person has money, has stability, has everything. It's only people that feel like, oh, you love him because of the money. But you know your circumstances. There are some ladies that they don't like you throwing things at them. Like they feel like, oh, why would you just throw things at me like, oh, take this, probably we have a fight, take this and all that. And then I can't be with this person. Okay, for example, let's use, I know it's a movie, Love in Every Word. At first, she didn't like the guy as such because, well, she was earning money. She was like, she's okay. She had, she was working in an organization, but she found herself falling in love with a guy that has Igbotic accent. He has the money. But then, he was spending on her. He was lavishing things on her. But then the Igbotic accent was like, oh, I can't do this.
Mom, but do you think that maybe the money, the attention could have influenced the love?
See, definitely. One thing that I know about love to a certain extent is that when a lady does not like you, she doesn't like you, she can write you off immediately. But when a lady has this glimpse of likeness towards you, and you're now spoiling her with gifts. If he's going to take her 3 months to fall in love with you, you can bet it with me that within 1 month, she's already in love with you. Because imagine, for ladies, as much as men are always in the habit of, I want to solve a problem, ladies also like a situation whereby, oh, I'm a damsel in distress. You're here to help me. And now she's telling you, I have this bill to pay. And I'm like, okay, how much can I help with? Even though you don't want to come out strong, like, okay, send your account or let me send everything. Like, okay, how much can I help with? And like, okay, stop joking, Joe. I know you don't mean it. But Mama, inside that, hey, Omo, made this guy mean it to another. And then, or probably there are times that she's been talking about, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And she's not really asking you for help. And you just like, okay, send her money. That happiness, the amount of happiness she's accumulating will transform into love with time. So that's why I believe that love can exist anywhere. That is why some people will date someone and be in love with someone that is poor. It's because love does not have a barrier.
As much as I want to agree with you, but in this day, time, century that we have, love has barrier.
It's because of the economy. Trust me.
Okay, I put it to you. Does your own love, does it have barrier? Of
course it does. But wait. Okay. Now this barrier that we're talking about, I feel the next question should be, does your love have barrier when it comes to being with someone that, is just like trying to get his life together?
No, it's not.
Someone that has gotten his life together.
No, you did not even say the least person. You said that does not even have his life put together. You did not imagine. See, that's your own barrier. Because you didn't even mention it. When you were giving me option, you didn't even say, oh, someone that does not have, you're like, someone trying. Because someone else said, oh, I can still manage trying. You see, we all have it. That's just it. We all have. Now, it has barriers. No matter what. Even, let's say, okay, fine.
But some people are getting married to people that are poor.
That is them.
So for them.
But is it common?
It's
Which one have you seen?
Are you on TikTok?
Okay. There are plenty there, Abby.
As much as you will see people that are with people that has money, you see someone that you be like, hey, were you thinking when you made this choice?
No, do you know why I would say were you thinking? It's because I am using my own imagination and my own kind of way to imagine. She might not even be her own level. Funny, in their own circle, she might be actually getting married to that's why in each level and in each sector, we have Oga. So in their own, that's their own Oga.
Okay, so I think I'd like to ask you this. We've seen young men getting married to older women that are rich.
Sugar mommy.
Yeah, sugar mommy, sugar boy. And then most times people just stuck for a week and move on.
A week?
You might not even get to that, right? But then when it comes to a young girl getting married to an old person that is rich, just like Regina, for years, people are still talking about it like, that thing is wrong now. Like why are you doing that? Why do you think they judge differently?
I really don't understand, because sometimes I try to like wrap my head around it. Okay, fine. The same thing I am doing, a guy is doing it. But I guess it has come to, we'll actually bring it down to the fact that no matter how we girls do sometimes, if guys do the same thing, they'll still give probably a little bit of leniency or credit to that guy. Like, he's a guy.
Now they will tell you like, I want a money be.
Na money be and all of that. For him to marry somebody that is rich, to be controlling him, is not easy. Praises. Yeah. Hailing him. But the moment you see a young girl marry Pa.
Odogu.
Epa. You be like, she married for money. Let her marry for money to leave everybody. So I really don't know why, they judge. And I feel it's because of the fact that I would say we just like to praise guys. Like this
Yeah.
fine, they are man of the house, they are kiniko. And even if the guy are going through a lot, let's say okay, maybe the sugar mommy is beating the guy and he comes outside to say
You can't see it
yeah,
now.
no, let's just imagine table turn and he's
Yeah.
coming out to say, okay, my madam has been beating me.
Well,
and all of
actually,
that.
people will still blame the woman.
People will support him. Be like, why
Yeah.
did you get married to?
So,
I said it that
like,
day.
I know that you were going through a lot.
The moment I
It's
saw your
looking like
post,
that woman
they will not be
jazzed
twisting his tweets. They will snap it. They will screenshot it. They will bring it. We just like surround ourselves with, try to give credit to guys. It's not the fact that okay, I hate guys, but just like when guys are wrong, just like
Let's point it out.
Let's point. Okay,
I feel like let's criticize each other the same way.
The same way. There shouldn't be a yardstick that you are
There's
using
this musician that I got to know that his wife is about 9 years older than he is. I think the wife is around 50 something years and he's around 40 something years. And the truth is not once as people like, I know that he doesn't bring his relationship out and all that, but no one's as anyone criticized this man.
Imagine.
And this man, he's been married for, I think, over 10 years now or so.
And I would say because he didn't bring his family online.
Yeah.
And one thing about it is that the moment you start bringing your stuff online, your family online, your like everything online, like it's just people, a whole lot. Mm-hmm. So just like we were saying, when love becomes content, who is really in control? Is it the social media people, the audience, or is it the couple themselves?
Okay, so as much as I would like to say that the couple still has control over their relationship because, well, it is nobody's business and all that.
Yeah.
I feel like
the moment you bring it to
the moment you come to social media, it has become everybody's business. Taking, for example, someone like Bokumi Oluwaseun, I think since she got married, hardly will you see her husband picture. Mm-hmm. You see her kid picture, but she doesn't post her husband as such.
What I want you to see.
Now, let's look at Lateef and his wife. You've seen people commented, oh, I can't wait for you to have your baby. When are you going to? What's your business? But these people are couples that they are not even, okay, Pella and Jarvis, IVD and Blessing CEO, and then this Regina Daniels and her husband. This situation came in almost at the same time. Okay. Pella and Jarvis for a while now, I think they had this breakup, but they're back together. And then they both came online to start explaining. But I was like, okay, this girl, if I do this one, do that one, do that one. The lady also came online and this is. She was also explaining. She was even fighting with one lady that Pella goes on live with all the time. Now, Blessing and IVD, their relationship has been on the internet since, like, everybody knows about it. The moment they started dating, it was on the internet and all that. And now people are like, oh, is she going through domestic violence? Or she should talk about it. And, she's coming online to say that if I'm going through domestic violence, I'm 36-year-old, I've been married before, and I'm divorced. So if there's anything like that, I can still pack my stuff and leave. Mm-hmm. Now, Regina Daniels also posted a video saying that, oh, she never thought there would be a day that she would come online to talk about this. But yes, she's no longer with her husband. She doesn't want anybody to criticize her mom anymore and that she wants to take the child and all that, but she wants to respect her child's father. These people are just trying to like tell the people on the internet that you have control over my relationship.
People now start commenting, saying stuff, and that one video will not be the end.
Sincerely,
one
because
person will say something that will hurt you. Want
to say something. So now, like, I feel there's bliss when you're married to someone and your business is not out there. Yeah, you can be creating content and all that, but don't talk about. See, people are now bringing videos of Regina saying that, oh, my marriage is sweet. Sometimes when I see content, myself and him will be laughing at you. People like, what are they? If they see half of the love we show ourselves, the same you now. The same you're going through DV and all that. So and you know what? Ngozi Nwosu, she's an actress. She was saying something about the fact that when you're going through domestic violence, no be you go carry camera. That you see the domestic violence people are going through that they are carrying camera. That's not domestic violence. If they pummel you to a point, you won't even have the time.
But I feel that
to carry camera.
I feel it's just like the moment some people are going through like something, or even though domestic violence is something that they can actually undo, or maybe like it's not like undo, maybe like live quietly and leave. But must you? I feel you bringing it online, it's not because you want pity. It's because you just want, I don't know,
Unnecessary clouds. You're going through domestic violence. Okay.
And
So people that are online, we didn't come to your house to come and beat your husband.
Some people are really going through, having it so hard
even
than you. And
worse.
You will just even come online and the way you will rubbish this thing. So you even make it unbelievable when some people come online and say, okay, I'm going through domestic violence. I'm like, okay, somebody went through this and she's better. And someone that, let's say this person is going through probably mental stuff or none of them. Like, but this person went through domestic violence and she's fine.
Nobody died.
See her skin, see her popping. So, no, you should bring everything online. Must everything be okay? Just you're going to set. That's the most annoying thing. Though.
They will be crying and set camera. It's always funny how they're able to do that. Anyways, I'll never get to understand it.
Like it will never, because I'll be like, okay, when you set camera, the time that you use and set camera,
you don't cry finish.
You don't even dry up.
So, do you think marrying up is a wise decision or it's a sign of moral compromise?
To me,
it
will always be a smart decision. Like, I don't even know, it's a smart decision because it's more or less like you're looking for a better future for not only yourself, for your children, your grandchildren, if you maintain the money very well, your great-grandchildren, you're setting wealth, like generational something they can actually like live on. Not like, okay, if I want you to get there, now start using the money anyhow. But then, like, it's almost like you're building connection. Okay, why do people want to say, when it even comes to friends, some people don't want to be friends with people that are not that okay. People want to move with people that have connection. It's almost like, okay, I want it because of my kids. I don't want to remember my child wants to do something and I can't say, oh, I have a friend that you can go to. I have somebody that you can call. Oh, I have somebody. It's always a big flex. Okay, all right.
Let me call someone.
Let me call. I won't even call him my minister. And I'll call him my
let me call Tolani. Yeah, I think she'll be in the best position to sort that out.
Okay, all right. When we spoke last night, she said she'll be at when
your kids now get to school. My mom actually called the minister of
That when I say smart decision, some people be like, "Oh, you're marrying because of money," and all of that.
Please let me.
But it is my own.
Look at Shadi Okoya. She's been married to her husband for years. This man is way older than her. She also got married very early. But then when they talk about the person taking control of Eleganza, she's the one. Are you joking? Like do you see the connect?
There's open doors for her. And in some way, her family members too.
Yeah, they would enjoy from
it. From this thing. So let's move on. Do you think Nigerians struggle to accept ambitious women without labeling them as calculative? When you have this strong woman, like, okay, I can. Let me put it as independent ladies.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel even men like they are confused about this thing. Sometimes you want a woman that is, very independent, that is outspoken, that, when she says something, but when you get close to this lady, you just realize I can't handle her. But from afar, these are the kind of women that you want.
Right? They even tweet it.
Like, but when they get close, you just feel like I can't handle this person.
No, it's not all guys.
It's not all guys, actually. There are some guys that be doing well. That's their own joy. They are pushing you to even do well and all that. But when we talk about a lady that is independent and you're calling her calculative, yes, I am independent. I am sorting out bills for myself. Then it would be stupid of me to not calculate that if I'm getting married to someone, it should be someone that if I'm sorting out 100% of my bills now, you should be able to help me take about 30-40% when we're together. And then when we get married, how many percent can you also handle?
And even apart from that, it's more or less like you're telling me to do like more things. Let's look at this smart money woman.
Yeah.
Woman. Okay, I think when she started dating the lead actress, then when she started dating this particular guy, the guy started like advising her to buy stocks.
That's the gift he was giving her. Oh, I already bought you bonds. I already bought you.
That's okay. Okay, you're an independent lady. Okay, but okay. Oh yeah,
you're independent, but then you have to even grow. So if you see an independent lady as calculative, oh yeah, arrest me.
And just no, just fine. Like the thing is, you don't.
If you can't deal with it, move on.
Yeah, with the fact that you see somebody that is very like okay, I feel that is the fact that you can't even have her. I guess that's why you're just been saying, oh, he's calculative. I can't
Yeah.
marry. You just want to rubbish in your own sight.
How do you even want to be with a woman that is not calculative? I feel like you people will even grow poor if she cannot calculate that, okay, I feel this money, we should use it for this. Let's do this
when
with
you're
this.
using all your money to go and be doing unreasonable thing.
Uncle, now it's in waste time, right? So are you sure Nigerians are ready to, accept that love, ambition, power, they can actually coexist?
Love.
Power. Yeah.
For me itself, it's even really like, I'm still trying to piece it together because love on its own, ambition is more or less like, okay, if you're like over ambitions, you can't have love. Because you'll be spending all your time on your profession, on your career.
That's true.
And power. It's not like when you're trying to like chase power, okay, I must be in this particular position.
I want to be the CEO.
I want to be a CEO.
That's my goal.
That's my goal. You have time to say you want to give space for love. But can it coexist? I guess it has to do with intention. It has to do with dedication, commitment. The kind of commitment you pour into your job, the kind of commitment you pour into that goal that, okay, fine, this is the same thing I want to do. You can actually pour into love and like make it all balanced. Though you in my way, but it has to do with the kind of the other person. Does this person actually like take this your own goal as their own goal? If that person is doing that, then definitely they can all coexist. But let's say, okay, fine, the person you're chasing, okay, the love you're chasing it's not even like when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your vision, when it comes to your career, the person is not really like...
The person is not the first person on the front set.
Yeah, it's not like cheering on.
Yeah.
Then the person will always see fault in whatever you do. So the moment you see you want to like chase your career, chase it with somebody that actually understands your career. Mm-hmm. So in that way, that is when it can work. But when it comes to separately, I know
it can work. So I think to wrap it up, I feel love and power are intertwined, but we're just realizing it because we see it as the new revolution because it's just becoming visible. Looking at Regina Daniels and Ned's story, it shows that power, love, and ambition can actually coexist. Maybe she never had the ambition of going into politics and all that, but she found herself there. And then the guy has power. He has money, he has people, he has connection. And then, in his own words, he loves her. She's the wife of his old, according to him. So I feel Nigerians we should get to a point where we accept that success, gender, and love can actually be together in the same space. You don't have to be like, okay, it's only the men that can, work hard, have the money and all that, and then the women should just wait on you till you get back. No, the women can also do that.
Do people still have that idea of, okay, men should work and leadership?
Some still do. Some will tell you, I'm traditional.
Yeah.
So maybe the problem is that we've not really understand what true love is. Maybe we feel that true love is about equality, but it's also about understanding these things like, what do you have? What can you do? Can I live with what you have? I feel like we should get to that understanding that love is not all about, okay, equality has to be very important.
But the only thing that people say, okay, when it comes to what can you do, 50-50, it's more than that.
Sincerely, it's really more than that. So, in a world where people are like contemplating on, okay, is marriage a collaboration or you're building a brand? I think the takeaway is for you to ask yourself, what are you really building? Are you building love? Or you're building an image? Because either ways, both can work together. You can build love and you can build your image, together. But you can decide to just focus on the love while you also decide to focus on building your image. But either ways, whoever choose both, let us not blame them for choosing whatever they chose. And that will be all on today's episode of Veegilant Podcast. Until the next, do have a wonderful day.